The relationship between Mockingbird and Spider-Man continues in The Amazing Spider-Man 791. Let's see if Pete can live up to Bobby. So as we get into the comic book, we see that Spider-Man and Mockingbird are taking care of a bunch of criminals in the sky of New York. Fortunately enough, they're able to dispose of them and they go back to Mockingbird's apartment, where Peter is going to sleep on the couch. The next morning, he's quick to swing away for his new job. As he's swinging away, Bobby questions whether he likes being Spider-Man more or if he's just trying to hide away from being Peter Parker as much as possible because he feels comfortable in the Spidey suit. When he gets to the Daily Bugle, we see that he has a brand new job. He's going to be helping a bunch of people, and of course he's even got his own brand new phone that's courtesy of the company. He's a little bit mad because it happens to be an Alchemax phone, and he gets a little bit peeved that Robbie is telling him that he has just a few days to get the next article out. This just so happens to be something that's going to kind of propel this comic forward. And we see that Bobby is actually working at a brand new branch up in New York that deals with human robotics, so he's gotten in and a way to try to get the scoop on this brand new company before anybody else. So he assembles a team and they go there the next day. This is honestly where the majority of the comic is going to come in. We get a little bit of character development between Pete and Mockingbird, how of course this new CEO is treating him considering he knows that Parker Industries fell under, and we even see that Mockingbird is using her, I guess you could say, feminist agenda, being really mad that some of these robots are being programmed with male voices, so she says they should just be female because that's what they tend to do more and it's more comforting. Later that night, the two actually infiltrate this facility trying to figure out what's happening, and as it turns out, this isn't actually AI at all. These are almost brain patterns that resemble something like Doc Ock was doing. And as it turns out, it gets a little bit worse from this point on, as one of these robots actually ends up kind of cracking, and we see a villain that emerges out of it. It happens to be Quicksand, who is one of Thor's bad guys. So they end up fighting her, and this kind of goes by rather quickly. I mean, they defeat her in like one page, so that's good. But what's important is they go back and focus on the story, which is going to kind of propel us to the next step. Everything is good, the story got published, Robbie is happy, Parker feels like he's home, and he's finally found his place, where he feels comfortable. Overall, this was a really good comic. I enjoyed it from the start to the finish, I had a smile on my face a few times, and it just felt entertaining. From top to bottom, it's very enjoyable with some great art and gives me enough hope that the future of this series is going to go in an interesting direction. I really enjoyed it. I would give this one a very confident 8.5 out of 10.